and welcome to the In Focus series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today's session is about a scheme which has been specifically designed for the tribal communities of this country. And in this scheme, a special focus has been given to tribal homestays. And this session is important for your GS 2 and 3 perspective. Moving towards the points of discussion part. So first of all, we are going to discuss the news, then we are going to discuss about the scheme and what are the features we have, what are the financial things which has been occurred through this scheme, and then we are going to discuss practice question for prelims. Before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to this TIAS channel. Moving towards the news part. So recently what we have seen that Cabinet had approved a scheme and its scheme name is Pradhan Mantri Janjatiya Unnat Gram Abhiyan. So this scheme is very much important for the socio-economic development of tribal communities. So with this aim, the government has introduced this scheme and the cabinet has also approved the financial things for this scheme. So this news which we are going to cover up in today's session. So coming to the important provisions of this scheme. So the total financial outlay of this scheme is rupees 79,156 crore, in which it is shared by the center and states. So center has contribution of rupees 56,033 crore and the states has this contribution of 22,823 crore, and this scheme will directly benefit the 10.45 crore of the ST population according to the 2011 census. So this scheme will almost benefit the 11 crore of the tribal population of this country, and it will cover or target around 63,000 villages which are tribal oriented villages, and more than 5 crore tribal population are getting affected with this thing, and this has been also mentioned in the budget speech 2024 and 5, and it will cover 549 districts and 2,740 blocks spread across all tribal majority villages across the 30 states and union territories, and the mission has 25 agendas which will be implemented by 17 line ministries. So here we have to understand that this is the scheme which have this criteria of scheme saturation. So we have to understand that what is scheme saturation. So scheme saturation is that we have to try to reach to the last persons of the society. So here this is particularly for the tribal communities. So the overall benefit, the 100% benefit should be reached to the last person of the community or eligible person. So that's why it is known as a scheme saturation, and this time the government has focused on the scheme saturation. Now we'll come to the other important. So what is the aim of the government through this scheme? So the aim is largely into these 4 points: developing enabling infrastructures, promotion of economic empowerment, universalization of access to good education, healthy lives and dignified aging. And here we are going to see that across 17 ministries we are able to fulfill this particular aim of this particular scheme. So this scheme will align to the 17 ministries, which they will provide educational benefits, economic benefits and health benefits to the tribal population in order to have their social economic representation and social economic upliftment. So here what is the first goal? So the first goal is the Pakka house for eligible households with other entitlements. So eligible households will get the Pakka household under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin. So what we have seen that here tapped water will be provided under Jal Jeevan Mission, and then we have this eligibility ST household will also have access to Ayushman Bharat card. So in this particular thing what we have seen that 3 schemes have come which they are going to cover up together. So this is the thing. Then we have this improving village infrastructure. So the scheme aims to provide all weather connectivity to ST majority villages, and here there is another scheme PMGSY, and then mobile connectivity under Bharat Net, and internet infrastructure, then we have this health benefit, nutrition benefits, and it will happen through National Health Mission, Samagra Shiksha and Poshan Abhiyan. So here we can see that Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Jal Jeevan Mission, Ayushman Bharat Card, Bharat Net, then National Health Mission, then Poshan Abhiyan, Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan. So with the culmination of different schemes, we are able to try to uplift the tribal communities of this country. Now here another target of this thing is skill development, entrepreneurship, promotion and enhanced livelihood. It means that with this skill development, they are trying to promote the self-employment among ST youths, and it will provide access to training and ensure ST boys and girls to get access to long-term skill courses after 10th and 12th. So they will get long-term skill courses after their school, and marketing support will also provided through marketing support, tribal multipurpose marketing center, and there is also provision of tourist homestays, agriculture, animal husbandry, fishery support. So overall, they are going to do development of the tribal communities. As you already know that despite of having 11 crore of the population, the tribal still lacks socio-economic representation. So in order to bring them into the mainstream society, there should be the economic revolution among the economic livelihoods, whatever we have. So we need economic reforms and economic revolution for those communities. So that's why these all schemes are integrated under this scheme. And then we are going to reach to the last person of the eligible from tribal community. So the other schemes are the education. So they are also trying to provide the quality and affordable education to the ST students under Samagra Shiksha Abhiyan, and they are going to set up the tribal hostels for boys and girls in each district and block level. Then they are also going to focus on the health, and they are going to ensure access to quality health facilities to ST household, and they are trying to improve the maternal mortality rate. We can see that the children who are getting birth in the tribal community, because of the lack of resources, because of the lack of awareness, the children die at very early age. They have this malnutrition kind of the problem. So if we are able to reach through the Ayushman Bharat scheme and different kind of health schemes we have, we are able to improve this maternal mortality rate and different kind of the, what you can say, health benefits which tribal students, tribal women and tribal whole population required. So this is about that thing, and there should be the sub centers in each. So under National Health Mission, all these facilities will be provided. Here will come to the tribal homestays. As I have already told you that this scheme has given a special significance to the tribal homestays and what it has launched for the tribal homestays. So with this, the government wants to develop its tourism sector and also wants to connect the tribal population from the mainstream population and also from the foreigner world and to the different parts of the world, so that foreigner tourists also come to this country and they can stay with the tribal communities, they can learn what they are doing, they can know about that what these communities are doing. So this will be, what you can say, globalization of the tribal communities of this country. So the tourism section of the scheme aims to create 5 to 10 homestay in each target tribal village. So in each village they are targeting that there should be at least 5 to 10 homestays, and they are going to develop around 1000 such homestays, and there will be, what you can say, they are going to provide financial benefits. So rupees 5 lakh given to the fresh houses in order to develop fresh homestay, and rupees 3 lakhs will be given to the houses whose structure are already built but they need renovation. So this is for the tribal homestays, and as you already know that different states have already initiated such kind of the process. In Uttar Pradesh, we have Tharu Janjati, and they had this kind of homestays thing. And we have already so many tribal homestays running in the country. But we need more improvement and we need more correction into it, and we need to make more awareness regarding the tribal communities. And in order to sensitize the other population regarding the tribal communities, we need to have such kind of connectivity between them and tribal communities. So this is that. Now we'll come to the question round. How many tribal majority villages and aspirational district will be covered under the Pradhan Mantri Janjatiya Unnat Gram Abhiyan? 50,000 villages, 40,000 villages, 63,000 villages, 75,000 villages. So you have to answer this into the comment section. And as you already know that this particular scheme is dedicated to tribal population of this country. So in any examination, suppose that in your prelims or mains, especially for your mains and essay paper also, sometimes they can ask questions related to that, what we can do to uplift our tribal communities. Then in such things you can quote such schemes by the government, that government is trying everything to uplift our tribal communities, and we need to develop that 100% implementation of such kind of the program so that it can reach to the last person from the tribal communities. So here I have an important announcement for you that Drishti IAS has launched its offline program and at various centers. So this is for the English medium. So in Indore, 24th September 8 am first batch is starting. Then in Prayagraj 3rd October 2024 11:30 am another batch. Jaipur 7th October 2024 5:30 pm. Lucknow 16th October 2024 8 am and Karol Bagh Delhi 17th October 8 am. So these are the offline centers we have, and we can see that so many English medium offline IAS programs has been launched. So you can join. If you want to know more information about this thing, you can call on to this number 8010440440. I will repeat it again, 8010440440. So you have to dial on to this number. And if you have any queries and if you are staying nearby, you can also visit to this center for any kind of clarification and query. Thank you. That's it for today's session. I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to the session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you and have a nice day.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.